Welcome to Flix and Comix, Jojo here. So this is going to be a real tough video for me to get through. Um, it's been a struggle to even turn this camera on. So we'll see how this goes, but we'll get through it. So in honor of the late great Chris McDaniel, aka OMG Chris, this video will be unedited, unscripted, and take one only because that's what he would have wanted. Um, that was like his intro verbatim to all his videos, which always made me chuckle, like, because he would chuckle afterwards after saying it. Um, but yeah, he always took pride in not editing his videos, which I thought was funny because, we would kind of go back and forth sometimes about it because I'm an editor. That's what I do for a living. So I remember once I was like, oh, you should try editing the videos. Maybe you'll like it. He was like, nope, I'm raw and real, and that's how it is. And I'm like, you're right. He was exactly that. So, yeah, in his honor, we are going to be doing this video unedited. So, yeah, gosh, I still can't even believe this is real. Like, I'm still processing. But a part of me is at ease because I know that he's not in pain anymore. He had several health issues, and I do believe in afterlife, and I do believe that he is with his wife right now, who he missed so much, and he would talk about her often. So I gotta believe that because he was such a good person. For those of you who didn't know who he was, um, God, such an enthusiastic character, just so full of like life and happiness, like and he would exude it in each one of his videos. So whenever you'd tune into one of his videos, you felt it. Like a lot of times when I would watch, it wasn't even because of what he was showing, it was just because of his personality that would come through. And that's what happened when I first stumbled upon him. um, when I watched his one of his videos back in 2016, I want to say, because I started YouTube in 2016, and then he started a couple months after me. And yeah, I stumbled upon his video, and I remember instantly kind of gravitating towards his channel. Like his personality was awesome. He was very interactive, like with people commenting, and he uh, you could tell he was passionate. And yeah, that's something that he would always um, say in his videos is collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. And that's exactly what he would do. And I felt like I had a lot in common with him, which is why he meant a lot to me. Because at that time when I started YouTube, I moved out here to Vegas from California, and I knew nobody out here, and I was doing night shift at the time, and he was doing night shift for some time too. So we kind of had the same schedule for a while, and he was the only one that was like up, at that hour. So we would chat, we would email each other just about like fandom and collecting, and it was awesome to have that buddy. He was always there, and really gonna miss that. So one of the things that we shared and had in common was Halloween. He loved Michael Myers, so did I. So we talk about that all the time. We had a lot of the same tastes in comics as well. What I loved about him, and we would talk about, uh, was just the fact that we didn't just collect comics. him and I and Mike from formerly known as Popcom, now Cobra Comics, us three, I felt, and I'm sure there are several more in the community like us, but us three, I felt, collected several different things. We all loved comics, but like we would all collect pops as well, and like action figures, NECAs, you name it. We loved it all, and I liked that kind of diversity in his channel where he would just jump from collecting like one thing to the next, and you just never really knew what he was going to show next. Um, that was great, and I felt like I could relate to that a lot. Um, cause yeah, I have several geeky interests as well. So yeah, we would just chat a lot about NECAs too. Such an awesome person, such a good human being. All his comments that he would leave were always so warm and nice and motivational. Like he was everyone's cheerleader in this community. Like, you know, starting out, there aren't too many girls in this community. I mean, if there are now, there weren't that many then. Um, just a handful, I would say. And so, sometimes I would get a little insecure about like how my videos would get received, and who's watching and is it even worth it for me. And he was one of the reasons I continued because I had a constant interaction with him. So, and yeah, it just meant a lot to me. And I know if you talk to several other people in the community, they have similar stories, right? um, Another thing Chris loved to do was give random act of kindness to people, and he just loved to see people smile. And when they would open the package and just see whatever he had given them, you know, actually, I have mine still right here. He gave this to me back in 2016. I loved it. I still love it. Um, yeah, this is always going to stay in my collection. But yeah, I cherish that. And he gave me a ton of comics with it too, which I still have as well, but they're all stowed away. But yeah, I can't believe he's gone, guys. I can't believe it. He was definitely the first real friend I made here on YouTube. And I'm really, really going to miss him. And, oh, God. It's always the good ones. God, I don't even know what to say. I feel an emptiness. But yeah, he would want us to be strong and continue doing what we're doing. All right. Well, actually, I'm going to have to cheat a little bit because there is going to be an edit in this. Sorry, Chris. um I I found an old video of mine where I talk about Chris, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So I will play that at the end of this. That'll be my only cut, Chris, I promise. um, but yeah, before that though, I do want to cheers to him one more time. I've been cheersing to him. Cheers, Chris. You were an amazing person, and I know you're still watching our videos up there with your wife. So, this one's to you. This represents the camaraderie. It represents, you know, meeting people that are similar to you and connecting with them and appreciating, you know, their passions and, you know, getting to share your own with them. So those connections are just priceless to me. That type of friendship is just something I'll always cherish, and this is going to be sitting here. That's his designated spot. So there you go. That's my pop that I will never get rid of that I received this summer. So thank you so much, Chris. And lastly, Spatter Grandpa wants us to shout out somebody that we've gotten to know a little more over the summer on YouTube. And, you know, I met a lot of cool people on YouTube the past couple of weeks, and I think you guys are all cool, and I wish I knew you guys more. And that's kind of my bad, just because, you know, I haven't had the time to like make the extra effort and like, you know, go out of my way and like private message too much. And that being said though, I can only hope that I do get to know you guys more later and our friendships grow. But you know, that aside, I can think of one person that I've gotten to know a little more than others on YouTube, and that is Chris from Old Men Gamers. Like, the dude is awesome, guys. Like, he emits positive vibes, and I just love it. I love watching his videos. They put a smile on my face all the time. Just his intro itself is so cool, like, and funny. Like, I love hearing him laugh afterwards every time, because it makes me laugh too. And yeah, thank you so much, Chris, for everything you've done, supporting my channel. And I mean, the random act of kindness, like, that was just so sweet of you. So thank you so much for that. Truly. If you guys don't know Chris from Old Men Gamers, please go sub him. Like, he's so cool. And if you like my channel, you'll definitely like his channel. But yeah, he would be my pick. And you know, putting all that aside too, like, he's a role model, guys. Like, he is somebody to look up to. He's gone through a lot in his life, you know, and to be able to still, you know, post videos about stuff you love and interact with like a bunch of people and maintain that positive vibe all the time, you know, no matter what, is just, it's really inspiring. So thank you, Chris, for inspiring all of us and me. But yeah, we all love you, and I am super grateful for meeting you this summer.